Alright. We'll play this. We'll just finish it, and then we'll start fresh with Lies of P tomorrow. Il doit être ici. I don't remember how we ended things.
Ah.
Horror Zelda, yeah. Gotta do things. So what were we doing? I gotta check the map in this game. Oh yeah, I was doing little side quests because I thought we were about to beat the game. I don't know, you just do like little random quests and you maybe you're possessing yourself or the boat. It hasn't really been like story. You're just kind of wondering what happened to the previous fisherman. My boat's faster though, that happened. Wonderful news when you think you're really through the eyes of someone looking. Song's being stuck in my head. Alright. Let's do stuff and then we'll go to the last section of the game. Alright, so it's like a little volcano cultist I have to go help. Normal things. So we'll be done with this, and then the rest of the week is going to be Lies of P and Resident Evil DLC. I'm very excited for both. Lies of P, I'm going to try to go no hit run, first run ever. Has anyone ever done that? Has anyone ever done like a no-hit Dark Souls? Or no death on their first run ever? You're allowed to obviously watch guides. And that would be pretty impressive. First run, no-hit run to start a game. I thought the only way you could do it is if it was like a Dark Souls where the gameplay was very similar and you watched like probably a couple years of videos. I feel like you'd have to spend years watching videos to even have a shot. Oh wait, my fishing pole won't work here. What am I doing? Oh no, we're gonna do it with Lies of P though. No hit run to start. The stone columns of the temple were carved with ancient pictures and text. Which carving do you want to look at? A swarm of small creatures. The carving shows a swarm of small fish surrounding a boat. The ravenous children. Alone they are nothing. Together they summon her. Beneath these words, somebody has added a crudely scratched note. Do not let them grip you. Burn them away. Carving is of a large fish with crossed out eyes. The unseeing mother. Why is it always the mother? When the starving cannot eat, she approaches. Beneath these words, somebody has added a crudely sketched note. Blind, but can hear the children. Avoid at all costs. Oh, these are the... Okay. There's just creatures that are in this area. I already talked to this guy last time. What am I supposed to do with him? You're supposed to prepare the ritual. Here to prepare the ritual, you must light these stone crucibles around the temple. Yes. By the way, we decided, Leafa, that mommy issues are more dangerous than daddy issues. If you have daddy issues, you like hurt yourself. If you have mommy issues, then you hurt other people and become like a killer. That's what I've learned from video games. Walter had mommy issues, so he killed 21 people, or tried to. Get out of here. Well, then you hurt both other ends. Oh crap. Did I break my boat? Oh, come on. How do I like this? Wait, how am I supposed to light it? What? How do we light it? Look at B? Alright. Am I looking at B? I got my flippy floppies. Wait, how do you light these torches though? This. Tablet. Regarde-moi, à cause je suis sur un boat. J'ai flippy floppy. I say flippy floppy. J'ai flippy floppy. Like I have flippy floppies. What is that? Move on, please. Should I go talk to the dude again? I'm gonna talk to a dude again and see. I got a slab. Where are the marrows? Oh, here. How'd she never get dizzy? Yo, is that the actual streamer spinning? I'll go back to town. It said to ask them about this. What are we hyping about right here? Why are we freaking out? Is that Britney Spears? At first I thought it was a cat spinning a lot. So it kind of looks like a cat. Brittany never gets dizzy. Alright, show him stone tablet. Remarkable, yes, I do believe this is a fragment of a larger arrangement. He reaches up to a high shelf and brings down a similar looking stone. one covered with much more dust. Some years ago, I acquired the other piece. You found this near those ruins in Devil's Spine, didn't you? Oh, well, I suspect there will be more out there. I'll hold on to this for now and study it further while you search for the other fragments. Duet tripping. Is that real French, Snacky? Probably, right? Alright, let's go back out there. I don't know what I'm doing right here. How do I light fires? I like see. Oh, okay, I can see it now. Yeah, Britney Spears is really fast. If you want to show respect, who's that? Tripping? I like how they redrew it for that meme, for that emote, instead of just using the memes like most people do. I like how they had an artist actually like redraw it for them. That. I don't know what I'm supposed to do, to be honest. That's probably why we stopped. What's this? How do you light it? In the light of the cave, you can make out some paintings. These paintings depict the birth of civilization. A great beacon of light is shown repelling a tentacled figure emerging from the sea. In the light of the cave, right wall. They depict the fall of civilization. A volcanic eruption tears through a tall lighthouse. Monstrous shapes devour people. Okay. Guess we'll sleep here. No. Do you still have all the Ashley and Claire emotes? My little fish. They only do Resident Evil? I mean, like, I know if you want to even attempt at growing on Twitch, you gotta stream the same game. But, I'm not. Not. I use the same type of game. Is that lit? Yeah, I put a plate in it. I think you can still get it, because I've gotten subs to streams I've never seen in my life. But it's probably harder to get. I did eat. I said it, I answered so many times. I ate the truffle mac and cheese. I ate so many answers. Get this. More slab. What's that? Eyes flag? Where's Mama at? mommy. Yeah, I think you're more like. I think you're more likely to get one, but the algorithm does seem to give emotes or subs to people who've never even seen the channel. I've gotten subs to channels I've never even heard of before. I don't know how that happens. Like randomly you have some like Dark Souls emotes or something. I got another slab. Nice. I don't know if I actually need this for the quest. What I'm doing with my life right now. Don't make me crazy. You drive me crazy. I just can't sleep. I'm so excited. I'm into deep. Oh, crazy. But it feels alright. You have a good day at work. That was an hour already? That was quick. Baby thinking of you keep me up all night. I need to go buy a few bombs. Speaking of Britney Spears. Dude, my guy is not feeling good. Wait, where am I? Where am I? What am I doing? Why am I driving out here? Also, why is there an octopus tentacle thing? I'm guessing the waters become more dangerous as the game goes. So I don't think I was here last time. Let's go check this guy again. Judging by the age of the stone and the shape of the glyph, these are part of the same set. One more to find? Okay. Do you want this flag thing? No? Alright, I'm gonna go buy some bombs too. I'm missing one glyph from that area. I assume this is for the story, but I don't really know. I'm probably gonna use my Amazon gift card to buy a new chair. I'm about time to get a new one. This chair wrecks. Between that and sales, I can get like a $600-700 chair for like $200-300. That's my plan. Did I already rest? I think I did. Alright. The bombs are here. This game's so chill. I'll take their word for it that it's hard. I mean, there's like some scary-ish elements at night. I don't know, I think it's a stretch to call it hard. Oh, the visual design. That's what Scorn won, and this game came runner-up for. I agree. I think Scorn was probably the most visually what am I looking for? Stunning. Games I played this year are hard. It's got a cool aesthetic on like Resident Evil 4. Alright, I'm just gonna buy some bombs from Reasons. Okay. Buy them all. I'm so rich anyway. Je suis riche. I actually don't know. What's the word for rich? Je suis très riche. Oh yeah, Wednesday's stream is going to be short. That's where my interview thing is. You know, it'd be catastrophic to forget to end stream on Wednesday and then do my whole interview on stream and then get sued by Twitch. Or maybe it's like a Willy Wonka thing, right? They want to see if I'll do that and break it. And then they'll be like, yes, you passed. Why'd I come back here? Oh, that's right. It's not how you say rich in French. Je suis très riche. Spanish is close to rich, so I was hoping in French too. Je ne suis pas. You're not. You aren't. You're not rich. You don't know the answer. Je ne sais. Je ne sais pas. Riche. Oh, I was right. Je suis très riche. That makes sense because in Spanish it's rico. Je soy. I almost said like French. Je soy rico. Got a little fusion of French and Spanish. Je soy. I wish I spoke every language. It would be cool to just like bust it out all the time, no matter where you were. Bust out some Mandarin. I'm from China. Bust out some French. Je ne comprends pas. That's all I can say. I don't understand. That's what I say everywhere. Is mommy following me? I still got snack. I'm trying to hold out. Is this little cans that have like chicken salad in them? Let's get off my boat. So these things pretty much just hold you down so mommy can come and eat you. Okay, stop. I'm trying to save my blast for mom. Really? What allergy symptoms do you get? I guess if your nose is clogged up, then that would affect. senses. Do you have COVID? Man, I got you driving me crazy stuck in my head now. You drive me crazy, I just can't sleep. I'm so excited, I'm in too deep, oh crazy, but it feels alright. Maybe thinking of you gives me a pleasure. Oh, this is where we put the slab. We mark that. Okay, I gotta go finish making it with this guy. Alright, so we got some ancient slabs to put together, and I'm gonna put in the lighthouse. Yeah, you said you had like water and mold problems, right? That would trigger allergies. My high school had bad mold in it, and that's when I started getting allergies for the first time in my life. It actually got a lot better. Yes, go on. He begins transcribing the glyphs onto an old scrap of parchment. Each stroke appears to demand excruciating concentration. After a few minutes, he puts down his pen and reads aloud. When the sky mistakes the stars and the air grows thick with night, the deep will open its scars. Protect us, O guiding light. I only know of one guiding light. These tablets predate the lighthouse at Greater Marrow by centuries. The fragments are infused together now. Why don't you take this back? In theory, they should open a lock somewhere, but where? I actually just saw the spot. Good day, sir. Yeah, the mold will mess up your allergies really bad. Roaches will also mess up your allergies. The roach dander. Yeah, I started getting allergies the first time. I think it's probably because of the mold in high school. And I think my college dorm had some mold issues too. Yeah, that's lucky. Roaches give asthma too. Roaches give a lot of problems. Asthma and allergies. Yeah, this isn't just being gross. Oh, my net's almost full. I'm gonna go rest and sell all my fish. Man, I finally trimmed my beard and my hair. It's the first time in like a month and a half. Maybe not that long, a month. You know, I did plumbing and I fixed my shower myself. It's kind of janky, but there's no leaks, no problems, and I saved $390. I did it for $10 instead of paying the $400 the plumber wanted.
Oh.
We'll call that a victory. Plumber wanted $400 to fix the shower pipe to the drain. $10, I fixed it. No leaks. Yeah, I am Mario. No leaks, no issues. But man, I was not gonna spend $400. Maybe it was a good deal. I don't know. It's hard to tell, you know, you need like a second opinion. It's a me, illusion.
Hello.
Same thing with like a lot of that work, like mechanics, electricians, plumbers. If you don't do it yourself, it's hard to tell if you're getting a good value or if people are cheating you. Either way, 400 is too much. On our budget right now, we're not going to spend that much on plumbing. So I was like, I'm going home and I'll make it up. And I did. I didn't even need YouTube. Alright. Okay, we're going to the ancient lighthouse and we got this thing to put in. Now what? The fuse tablet clicks into place and the door rumbles before sliding aside. You step through the doorway of the ancient lighthouse. The stairway at the top has collapsed. This is as far as you're going to get. Around you are a number of dusty objects. Oh. Oh, can we actually light the... Can we light the lighthouses now? I was wondering how to light it. I guess this might be it. I don't know. We'll go check. If I can actually light them now. There's a bomb I can take out. Let's blow it up. Blow it up, up on my fire. Actually, on the right here. Hopefully there's no fish. Get out of here. Mommy, don't hit me, please. Can I light this? What does it do here? Yeah, I'll go back and talk to that guy we just came from. Le un fluf. Comment allez-vous? You explain to the trader you found the use for the fuse tablet. You open the door in that ruined lighthouse? Yes, that makes sense. Well, I hope you found some interesting items for me to look at. How's work treating you today? I guess we're good. I don't know what else we're trying to do right now. Man, I can't believe it's on the table. Eliza Diaz. A brain ache? Like a headache? Yo, ask Zara to hook you up with some codeine. Or morphine. There's some headaches. I need abyssal fish. Okay, so we gotta catch fish and give it to each of the shrines. Do you actually? Alright, don't actually take that bread. I gotta take it back. Instant regret. That's a lot easier. Okay, let's repair some stuff. Can I buy a fish? Crab cage? Oh, where you buy crab cages at? Oh, where can I get crab cages? Who sold them? Oh yeah, daily giveaway. I need abyssal fishing. Alright, let's see what I got on me. The coastal mangrove shallow abyssal. Okay, I can do abyssal fishing. And then I need to grab a crab and a lobster. Alright, let's go put my crab cage up. And double spine. Oh, are they doing a new Dark Pictures anthology game this year? I realize it should be coming out in the next... probably next month if they were going to do one. Oh crap, it's almost Halloween. Yeah, we beat it. We actually got the good ending too. It was kind of like We Happy Few, but if I had finished it. It's one of the worst games I've ever played in my life. He said lovingly. So we'll probably beat this today too, and then I'll be ready for Liza P. My first run of Liza P is going to be a no-hit, no-death run. It's going to be the first ever no-hit, no-death run for someone first playing a game. I don't know how long it's going to last, maybe to the first enemy. Obviously, each shrine wants... Where's the lady at? Obviously, each shrine wants... what you call it? Can't think of the word. Oh, they want fish. What a word. The word I could not think of was fish. There for right now, and we'll get the other fish I need. Did she sell crap? Hey, I need one more of these and we can get that upgrade. Alright. So, we're gonna go get a glow shark now. I'll leave these two here. And then where's P14? P14. Apparently we get a shark there. Maybe. This volcanic. I'm in P13, so it's gotta be one up in there. Alright, I can break right here, right? Nice. So I brought all these bombs with me. Okay, so this might be it right here. No, this is wood. This fish? This is P14. None of this is what I need. Oh, not these things. Oh, is this it? This is shallow. What did I just get? Get out of here. That's the steel. I hope this fish doesn't come back. Ah, I'm about to get wrecked. Can you keep fishing while you're getting wrecked? Apparently. Did it hit my engine? Oh my goodness, I keep failing this too. We have a death. Did I change the game on Twitch? Yeah. Five? Six? Did I buy that crab cake? I did. I would have died in this game. And I also found the thing I needed. Nah, little fishes. Really? I hit my engine? Why is that always the piece that gets taken first? What are the odds that it gets taken? How many spots are there? Every time I get hit, first thing to go is the engine. Fix my boat. Oh my goodness. Leaving the dock, I broke my boat. Feel like Silent Hill over again. Look at that, it's almost the engine. Please, sleep. Just get out of here. Oh my goodness! What did I hit? I don't think I need that fishing pole. That was painful. That's the last of my bombs. Am I in P right now? No, it's more suicide. Yeah, I mean, basically you would think I'm an alcoholic trying to drive a boat. They probably would do better than me. No, it's my net. Timing out. Alright, somewhere around here there was that piece I needed. What's that? No. Further up? This one? Hold on. There's Mama. Oh, it's not. It's still on cooldown. Let's try to do it. Let's try to do it real quick, right? I can do it before we die. What's my return home thing? We're about to die. We good. It's fine. Where's the lighthouse at? Yeah, one more hit and we're dead. I didn't realize my repel enemy was on cooldown. Also, what I can do. How much does it cost? 1,500? That's not too bad. Hey, we got the upgraded hull. I can get hit again. I mean, my alcoholic self driving all the time. Okay, this is why you don't drink and drive. Crash your boat all the time. Where's my net? Where's my net? Let's go back. Let's put all these fish in the right places. Over here. So we got to put 3 sets of fishes in the 3 places. I have no idea what the story of this really is. One of those like very passive stories. There was a fisherman who was before me. Something happened to him. People may be lying about it. Nah, I'm the new fisherman doing everyone's chump work here. I've been giving secret relics to some guy who's been possessing me and giving me powers. The way the story is shown reminds me a lot of Darkwood. Oh, let's see if we got the... No, let's do this first. Like the drawing and everything. It's very similar. I don't know if the same people made it.
Oh. Lobster and a spider crab I need. Spider crab, squat lobster, nice. Alright, where do I put these? P13. That shrine up there. Let's go put these in real quick. Oh, we got driving though. It's a new day. Oh. That's not the right one. P13? I guess it's that one I meant. Let's go back. Where is it at? Come over here. Leave me alone, please. Been harassed so much in Silent Hill. This one? Yep. Man, these things are huge. They look scary. I got a flame. And some wood. I just take off. A plate. And a cup. And a research thing. Alright. That's one down.
Now we gotta catch this crab. Not crab. Alright. We'll catch you tomorrow, Steph. You have a good night.
I need a ghost shark and a pale skate.
I researched something. Already got that. Engines. Already got the biggest. Pots. I guess I can do more pots. Nets.
Alright, it says in P13. On P14 we can get a ghost shark. And 12 during the day.
Alright, we're gonna do that first. N12. Where's N? This way. Actually, does it say which one you're on somewhere? You have to check the map. Does it? This fish. Volcanic. Have anything to fish and volcano. Right. Oh, we still got one anyway with our net.
Nice. Alright, let's go put this up before it goes bad.
And then I need a shark. And now we just have one more to go. We're good. Mama, don't look at me. I'm suffering. This one. But it's not this one. It's the one we just did. I think it pops.
Which one am I wanting to do right now? Yeah, it's the other one.
Let's try that. Is it this one? Yo, how many bombs do you need in this area? I brought so many, I still don't have enough. Is that it back there? Okay. I'm not here to play. Alright, that's good. Now you see the shark thing. Alright, this shark thing they tell me is at P14. No, not P14. Yeah, it is at P14. Oh, pretty much in the same area that this is. There's not a shark there, shoot. Somewhere around here should be a shark. Abyssal? Not that. There's a shark there. Should be like right around here. Why is Mama here? Yes, I think I found it. Hopefully Mama doesn't kick my butt while I'm waiting. Yep, we got it. This light I got, is it the best light in the game? Alright, just need the last 2 fish and we're done. Almost with the game, I think. Oh, they give you these. Okay, what's the last shrine? I think 2 aberrations for the last one. I got 2. Alright, let's go do this real quick then. Oh, my. Gotta be careful, I'm running to Mommy. On it. I assume aberrations are the ones that have like the pink around them. This hit me. I guess that's why the whole thing's pink. Yeah, let's go. We're done. What's that? Right, I can't take this. Oh, I got so much junk. I should go get my crab cages back. Alright, that was the last flame I needed for this dumb coalfish. I don't know, keep talking. And then from here, I think we'll get the pocket watch from him, and then we give it to the dude who's been casting spells on us. And then we're done with the game, I don't know. I don't think it's one of those things where I could like refuse the spells. It seems like you had to take them. Sometimes in the games, like, you'll get optional choices to like be corrupted. I'm gonna take these ones. Oh, I don't like my crab cages stranded. What's that? Volcano snail. Alright, this should save me. Oh yeah, I gotta repair. Alright, that's all my fishes. Research. Oh, is this the fishing pole I'll need?
enough for that. Clean out this place. Can't believe they don't let you throw away like your first engine and stuff. I guess in case you have no engines left. I don't know. Okay, it's almost done. 2 more scrap and 1 more. Extra fishing slot? Ah, yeah, it's a fun game. It's just very, like, slow. For streaming, I usually like faster games. It's incredible. It's a really good game, though. It's not horror, though. I don't know. I don't really think it's horror, even though it's classified. As such. Weird, it won't let me take that. I wonder why. Alright, let's go talk to this cultist here. How you been, by the way? How was your weekend? I'm kind of just biding my time until Liza P. We just finished Silent Hill the room. Alright, let's go talk to this dude now that I got his 3 flames. What's the sun like? I haven't been outside. I don't know how long it's been since I've been outside. How far in are you? The Dark Souls 2. Let's place each flame on each statue. One done. Was it easier, or are you just like more experienced than the other Dark Souls? I don't remember it at this point. Some of the bosses were just like 80 rats, or like 20 slimes, or like a bunch of dogs. Alright, the flames are lit. Ah, I can feel it. The chill of deep touches us now. It is time. Come. We follow him up the stairs of the temple. At the top is a black stone altar. Stacked high upon the altar are layers of dark, damp wood. He draws the antique. I was like, is Curse here? I saw a little white thing pop up on my screen. He draws the antique pocket watch from his robe. It sways hypnotically in the breeze. It's almost yours. May it mark the start of your journey and the end. Still holding the pocket watch in one hand, he clambers atop the pyre and raises his scroll. He begins to chant. The wind picks up, swirling seas spray around the altar. A cold blue flame rises from the sodden wood at his feet. The freezing blaze climbs his legs. His chanting continues, no pain detectable in his voice. He lifts his arms skyward. Seconds later, the inferno engulfs him. It rages for a moment, then abruptly dies away. A cold mist pools around the floor of the temple briefly before the wind sweeps into the sea. No trace of the fanatic remains. The pyre is cold and damp. Well, I got the watch at least. He dead though. You take the pocket watch. It's freezing cold. It vibrates in your palm. Clock hand spinning wildly below the cracked face. Yo, Curse, how are you? Got some LR before you go. Alright. That was that last piece. Are we done with the game almost? Drop off some crab cages, go fix up stuff, rest, and then we'll continue. Today's the day of beating games.
Is it? Do you think it's easier than the other ones, Bruce? What am I doing here? We are good to go. I remember some of the bosses were like less imaginative, though. Like a lot of rats. There were a couple that were like that. That kind of felt like throwaway. But that was a really cool boss, I think. I think it was that game. You know, have you ever played it before? I don't want to spoil anything if you haven't. There's a boss that has like a weird mechanic, but I don't want to talk about it if you haven't seen it. I don't remember how far in. I hate spoilers. Have you fought any bosses that have cool mechanics that are a little different? I don't remember if it was that game. It could be a completely different game. Alright, dude, we got your pocket watch. You happy? He approaches, drawing closer with an incessant ticking. You have the pocket watch. Take out the watch. You take out the watch. I thought there were a lot of gimmicky bosses in that game. You take out the watch. Its once frozen hands are now inexplicably twitching in a rhythmic struggle, trying but failing to move forward. You place it in front of the collector. Though it has been some decades since I last laid eyes upon this, the sound of its mechanisms has grown no less unpleasant. I guess they copied the gargoyle boss from the first game. And with that, your collection is complete. I must admit, I am surprised. I did not think you had the determination for such a job. Now, with these 5 relics in our possession, only one remains. I suspect you know by now. Am I it? Become apparent soon enough. We must make one final voyage. This time I will be with you. Oh, we're in the final phase of the game? Okay. Yeah, I guess I'm ready. I don't know. Let's go. Why not? You're entering the final phase of the game. Your progress will not be saved from this point onwards. Oh, okay. The boss with the lights. I think you can... Before you fight that boss... I don't know if you care. You already beat it. I was just waiting for you to beat it first. The relics are coming with us. We should wait for the fog to thicken. With luck, the seas will remain unaware of our intentions. I don't even know what we're doing. Apparently, potentially I could know. Okay, yeah. That was kind of cool. They had some cool stuff like that. But you could still beat the boss. I like when you can still beat it. But there's certain little hidden gimmicks that make it easier. But yeah, you could go around and light the fires or break holes so light shines through. I don't remember which. And then that boss, you can actually see it and target it easier. I like stuff like that. Alright, here we go. Our final voyage. Dark Souls 2 had a lot of, like, creativity to it. Oh my goodness. This is not the way I want to start the final voyage. Where's my light? Yeah, don't. I'll hold off a second. I'll give you time to activate. You have a great day, though. And we're popping in. Keep waiting. Alright. Warning in case you don't want to see the end of the game. You're about to head into the final stretch. Nobody's gonna ever play this game, though, so probably all safe. I'm gonna be the only person you know who plays this. This is the place. This is where she was taken from us. Who? We're trying to revive a dead person. Yo, why is everybody trying to revive dead people? That's what we're just doing in Silent Hill. Because she was taken from us, and we can't last bring her back. Only here, and only because of what we achieved. He opens the book and begins to read aloud. To release a lost one, frozen in time. He throws the pocket watch overboard. And tethered by chains in the deep, he throws the necklace overboard. Bind them to this world once more. He throws the ring overboard. Open the door to the starry heavens. He slots the key into the lock of the music box. And lay the weary world to rest. He throws the music box overboard, its key left unturned. Man, reviving dead people is never great. There gonna be a boss or something? We're gonna revive some monster. I don't trust it. Oh, what is that? This is what happens when you revive people, kids. Wait, did we beat it? Wait, no fight or anything? Yo, why am I beating every game so quick? Oh, did it just destroy the world? And horror elements. Were you here for both games? We're just crushing the games today. Dabrowsk. There's no I at the end. Dabrowsk. Dabrowsk. I don't know. I'm trying to make up names here. Dabrowsk or Dabrowsk. My two guesses. Alright, well, we crushed Silent Hill 4 and Dredge. The game had horror elements. I don't know if I call it a horror game, though. Are there any other games I never beat? I just knocked out today, apparently. I do all my redeems. I didn't have to push those. If you like really chill games with like upgrading kind of progression in order to get more upgrades, I recommend it a lot. It was actually a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. This is probably, at least for me, this is more a game I would just like play off stream and just chill and fish for a while to get achievements. Yeah, as a horror runner-up, I had to try it. But I don't think it was a horror game. Even if it was in the horror game awards. Who picks the genre of a game? Does the creator or the players? A decent amount of people that worked on this. What team is this? Customer service? What customer service do you even need? It's fine. The game doesn't work. Just let it go. Yeah, we beat Dredge and Silent Hill. Well, now we're ready for Liza P. We're very clean. We have no loose ends at the moment. That's how I answer them. IT? Or it? Pennywise. I guess I can skip this. Man, I don't know if I have any other games here. We'll see. Maybe I just call it quits early and we'll be ready for Liza P. I'm looking at my games. I don't know. I didn't expect to beat 2 games today. Did anybody think I would beat 2 games? Probably not. I didn't think I would even beat Silent Hill today. So we got Liza P, which I have to add to the thing. Um, and then the Resident Evil Separate Ways DLC. Hey, nice. I'm editing my list of games here. Zelda Tears of the Kingdom can stay there. No more Resident Evil Village. No more Scorn. Pathologic we haven't played. RE4. Lies of P. Alright, that's updated at least, so we got those games fixed. Nice, OT. Alright, I'm just gonna call it here, and I guess Leafa and I will have a little bit of an evening. Actually, I was thinking, sorry, you can't even hear me. I was probably gonna put like a little trap thing, Floof, where you can like lay a trap, and then you can come back later and check it. Maybe for egg or I don't know. And you come back periodically and you can check. That's one of my ideas. Turtle cheesecake. All right, I'm gonna go raid out and we're gonna be out of here. I might work on some things here while I watch someone else stream. Me too. No. Yeah, I'll be I don't know, I might make a little trap thing. We'll see. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do it. Well, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Same to you, Zara. And we'll see you tomorrow. And it's a little chat thing someone's making. I'm very excited because it's what I wanted. Yeah, I'm pretty excited for it. It looks good. Yeah, I love you all. Everybody, take care. Go watch some Resident Evil 2 while I try to plan some stuff and figure some stuff out.
So I think I have to go back to the plant room